Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all of you. How are you all doing, grade one? Good. That's really great. Yes, I'm also good. Alhamdulillah. Thank you and welcome to your numeracy class. In today's class, we will be doing another topic from revision. You know that we have started revision of the topics. We are already done with all of our syllabus and now we are doing the revision of all the previous topics, right? So we have revised 3 to 4 topics already. So who is going to tell me what we did in our last class? Yes. What was that? Excellent. It was about the unit that was about the comparisons, right? And what does comparisons mean? We basically compare things and see that what are the differences between the two. Let's say if one is small, the other one would be big. If one is heavy, the other one would be light. If one is um, lengthy, the other one would be small, right? So we basically observe such type of differences and this is known as comparison, right? Comparison mean comparing two objects, looking at their qualities and then see that which one is better than the other one or which one is having the greater value. Okay. And then we also learned that how to change or how to make those adjectives or what to add in a first one in the original word, how to get those second or third degrees of that, right? So we learned that this is a very simple rule to make the thirds and second degrees of adjective. Let's say there is a word light. Now to make it second form, the rule would be just to add er with it, right? So when we will be adding er, it will turn into lighter, right? And in order to make it a third form, we will be adding est with it. So in this manner, it will turns out to be lightest. In this way, we makes the degrees of adjective first, second, and third. First is the original word that we already have. By adding er to it, we make the second one, and by adding est, we make the third one. Okay, and then we practice it with a lot of words as well, and we do observe the differences between the objects, we compare them. Now in today's class, the topic that we are going to revise is about the money, right? So or the currency. So who is going to define currency for us? Yes. Currency is basically the money which is known and acceptable in a country, right? Let's say we have a currency. UK have another currency. Dubai have another currency, right? China have a separate currency. So every country has its own currency. Now its own currency means that every country has its own money and that money is acceptable and known in that particular country, right? Let's say if you have Pakistani currency, you cannot use that in China. When you are supposed to visit China, you will change that into Chinese currency one, right? Banks do provide you the other currencies. So whenever we visit a foreign country, we change the currency, our currency, into that one so that we can use it, we can purchase things, we can do shopping over there, right? So this is how things work. Now currency, can you tell me the name of Pakistani currency? It's rupees, right? Rupees is the Pakistani currency that we use. And we have, how many coins do we have? Only 4 coins we have, right? The first one is 1 rupee coin, then we have 2 rupee coin, then we have a 5 rupee coin, and then finally we have a 10 rupees coin, right? There are only 4 coins, and if we talk about the notes, we have already only 7 notes, right? And what are those? First we have a 10 rupees note, then we have a 20 rupees one, then a 50 rupees one, then we have 100, 500, 1000 and 5000. So only 7 notes and only 4 coins with this Pakistani currency is moving, and we do all our daily works, right? So now in today's class, we will be revising the value of those notes and coins. We will revise how do they look like, what is the value of it, what are the things that we can buy, and then we will do a small practice of that as well. Okay. So I'm going to share the screen with you. In this picture, we have the all that we have in Pakistani currency. So let's quickly revise it together. The 4 coins that we have are 1 rupee, 2 rupees, 5 rupees and 10 rupees coin. Well, recently they have introduced a 20 rupees one, but it's not that much common, right? But so in that case, we have 5 coins a total. Okay. So now if we talk about how do these coins look like, so they have a different faces. Both of their faces look different. Some of them have a similar one, and the sizes are also different. Some of them are small, some of them are big, right? And some of them are made from plastic, some of them are made from steel. So we do have options. And but the color, if we talk about the color, they all are in silver, either silver or in gold color, right? Okay, now if we move toward the notes, we have a total of 7 notes. In this picture, a 5,000 rupee note is missing, so I'll show it to you later as well. The first note that we have is of 10 rupees. The next we have of 20 rupees. Now again, if we talk about the notes, all of their designs are different. The colors are also different. They look different from each other. But the front is common or similar in this manner, that all of them have a photo of Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, our great leader, on it, right? And the backs are different. Some of them have a mosque, some of them have other historical places, right? So now these are the notes that we have. Similarly, all of the notes, they have unique numbers that make them different from each other. And this has not happened so far that two notes have a same number or we cannot use it. Well, all the notes, they are being prepared very carefully, and they have a different number, they have a different code, and which makes them different. Similarly, there is this silver line in the notes over there on the left hand side, which shows that whether the currency is original one or not. Okay. So now what I want you is to please open your book page number 112. This is page number 112. There is an exercise related to this. We will do it together. Okay. It says count the money given in the sets and join the correct amount to the toy it can buy. Now over here the money is given, and over here some objects are given. You are supposed to match the object with the money, that with which money you can buy this particular object, right? So the first we have 85 rupees, and we have already bought 85 rupees, a train of 85 rupees. Let's look at the next one. A teddy bear is of 75 rupees. So look for 75 rupees over here. Let's look at this one. It's a 10 rupees note. It's a 50 rupees note. So 10 and 50 makes 60. Then 2 5, again 10. So 70 plus 5, 75. So this is the right option. Match it with the teddy bear. The next we have a drum, and it is of 40 rupees. So let's look at this option. It has two notes of 20 rupees. So 20 plus 20, 40. So we can buy this drum with two notes of 20 rupees. Okay, the next we have a boat, and it is of 50 rupees. So let's look at this one. It has a 20 rupees and 10. So 20 plus 10, 30. Then 2 5 makes 10. So that would be 40. And another 2 5 makes again 10. So it is 50. So this means that we can buy this boat with this one. Got it? Okay. So in this manner, you get the value of, you understand the value of notes, that what are the things that we can buy with it or not. Okay. Now on the next page, there is an interesting activity. You are supposed to join the dots, and then a picture would appear in front of you. You are supposed to do this at your home. With the help of this, you will also revise the names of the days. Okay. So I want you to do this at your home. This is your home assignment for today. Hope you guys enjoyed today's lecture. That was all for today. Inshallah, from next week onward, we will be revising other topics, and do practice it at your home. Let me know if you have any confusion. I'll be seeing you tomorrow in the assessment class. Take care and Allah Hafiz.